Here's the little Massey Ferguson GC1725. This one does not have a backhoe on it. This one does. Let's look at this one. These used to be made in Japan by Iseki. Now they're made in Indonesia, I assume still by Iseki, because they still have an Iseki engine. And then if we come around here, you can see Iseki. Really good little tractors. My father used to have a Iseki gray market from the 80s that was the beast of a little tractor. It was a precursor to these, all steel, tack welded together, or at least spot welded together hood. Pretty substantial hood there. Most guys have gone to injection molded. This is not injection molded, although oddly enough, this is. So while the hood is steel, the whole rear, where the seat is injection molded plastic. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is better. This is also injection molded, I believe. No, this is, the floor panel is steel, I think. Well, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's steel. This is injection molded. Pretty cheesy if you ask me. But anyways, nice. It's like 5/16 or so. Big frame. But one thing I did notice on this one, which was not my favorite, is that unlike all the other tractors that I've looked at, the Kubota, the Mahindra Emax, the New Holland, this one does not have a doubled up frame under the center. It's just a single piece of steel. Whoops, there, single piece under the center. Not to say that it's not going to last. I'm sure it'll be fine. But the other guys have been putting big reinforcements, welding them to the inside of the frame to kind of support it a little bit more, where you've got all these mower attachment holes and all this sort of thing. So they double it up right through the center there. And Massey Ferguson, or at least Iseki, chose not to do that. Don't like this one bit. Made in PRC, that's People's Republic of China. I don't care how beefy it is. Not a fan of that, but it's two pieces laser welded or whatever together. I'm sure it's okay. I really like the front end of this one, but not a fan of how they did that. Indonesia, China. Let's see what else we got here. Oh boy. Okay, well, this is made in the USA. That's one good thing there. But plate steel, whereas all this was cast on the Kubota. It was all cast on that Mahindra Emax, and it was much heavier looking on the New Holland. This one does look like that Mahindra 1626 backhoe. But I don't know though, because all the pins, all the Zerk fittings are in the pins, which is nice, except for those. That's kind of not good, but you know, can't have everything. And again, like all the rest, the rear end is cast aluminum. That's a real nice stop there. I got a fabric belt just kind of looped around that to keep it from flopping forward. That's what you want to see on a $25,000 machine, is a nylon belt holding things together. Yeah. I wish I'd taken a video of some when they were made in Japan to see the differences. 3/4 inch, that's nice and heavy duty. Let's look at that engine again. I don't see where that engine is made. I would hope the engine's not made in Indonesia. No offense to my Indonesian friends, all 0 of them. But I'm sure the Japanese can get a good product anywhere. I don't see blah, blah, blah. I don't see made in wherever. I see this is some Indonesian thing, and then this is great here. You love to see that, made in China. Mahle is a good German company. They make a lot of parts for German cars, but made in China, no, not a fan. That's a starter. Indonesian alternator, wherever, I don't know. I'm sure it's a okay tractor. I can't say I would pay the same as that New Holland, or even the same as a Kubota, obviously, for it. I'm really not a fan of that. I mean, that's pretty chintzy there, and it's all plastic. Just kind of a mystery why they would use steel on the hood, but then plastic back here. Don't understand that. Massey Ferguson GC1725.